Hello everyone, and welcome to Borderlands 2, because I am recording this right after the Xbox E3 presentation, and guess what? There's new content in Borderlands 2 all of a sudden. Go down to downloadable content and show it off quickly, one sec. Here we are, Borderlands 2, Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary, which I have literally just installed. It is, this is all I've done since then. And if you're wanting to start this out, you need to download it through Steam. If you've got Borderlands 2 with the games or Season Pass, then you should be able to download this for free. If you've also got the Handsome Jack collection, then you can get it for free on Steam right now. I assume it's the same on Xbox, so go and get it. Once you do that, you can then click Select Character, and you'll see these new options here to create level 30 versions of each of the different characters. So let's say I'll decide to go for a level 30 Commando. This will create a new level 30 character with all but the final main mission of Borderlands 2 already completed. The game will start at the beginning of the Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary add-on. Are you sure you want to continue? So you can basically just create a new character and jump into this straight away, which is pretty cool, because I actually know a couple of people in my Discord who have only just got Borderlands 2, so guess what? You can see what it's like to play as a high-level character, and try out the new content straight away if you so wish. And that's what we're going to do. Instead of going in with one of my already made characters, we'll see what it's like at the recommended level, I suppose. Alrighty, so here we are, Fight for Sanctuary. And before we go any further, I'll need to pay attention to my equipment. I've got my badass stuff from before, which is all good to see. We've got 26 skill points to spend, and yes, there's some DLC as well, and it looks like it's given us a good number of weapons. Alright, so yeah, it's given us a few different things here and there, just some green, mostly commons with a couple of uncommon weapons here and there. Pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Booster shield, slag transfusion is decent, protection relic, and a class point mod. Okay, so it gives you some basic stuff to start off with, bit of money, bit of Iridian, and I've also got some other stuff, and yeah, a sniper rifle, which is garbage because it's Hyperion, which I don't like. Anyway, I'm going to make my character quickly, give it some skill points, and then we'll jump in. Alrighty, made myself a quick character here, just a single rank of preparation for health regen, then lots of stuff to make me good with guns. Just a nice generic character that hopefully will be able to get through this without too much happening. And spoilers ahead, warning, the story of this DLC campaign is set after the events of Borderlands 2. It is strongly recommended that you complete Borderlands 2 before continuing it in order to avoid spoilers. If you would like to complete other content first, you may use the nearby fast travel station, return and proceed through the door ahead once you're ready to begin. Alrighty, so this is also a spoiler warning for the video. If you haven't completed Borderlands 2 and want to, because it's actually a pretty damn good story, I suggest you stop watching now and go and do that. But for me, right now, we're going to get on and head into the game and the new content, which I'm so hyped for.
Hello, old friend. Been a while, hasn't it? I bet you're wondering what became of our Vault Hunters. Let me tell you a story. After the death of Handsome Jack and the fall of Hyperion, Pandora was at peace, as much as it ever was. Their mission complete, the Crimson Raiders set their sights beyond the stars. You remember the Vault Key, right? It had that map with all the crazy floating holograms. The Vault Hunters believed it would take them to vaults across the galaxy. Of course, sometimes when you're busy looking forward, you forget to watch your back.
I do not understand why we haven't left Pandora yet. We are nowhere closer to finding the vaults. This map is the most important scientific discovery in all of human history, and Mordecai is using it as a coaster.
Does that matter? We don't even know which planets these are yet. I don't like flying blind.
Sanctuary's holding together using spit and wishful thinking. She's barely staying in the air, let alone leaving the planet.
Well, we gotta do something. People are talking about disbanding the Raiders, saying Pandora don't need us now that Jack's gone. We need a leader.
She don't want the job, man. And can you blame her? Sometimes when you're the one calling the shots, people get hurt.
Not making a choice is still a choice.
So then, we have no plan, no working ship, no leader, and a soda can on the vault key!
Lil, we need to make a call. What do you think?
Ellie?
That ain't the engines, Lil.
This is Lilith. Sanctuary is under attack. All civilians evacuate the city immediately. Crimson Raiders, to me!
That is a pretty cool way to start. So repel the attackers. Let's just jump down and... Oh! Jessup just died! Jessup is actually a character from the story and... Oh man. Okay. Let's... throw out the turret here. Let's also try and just stay alive for a second, because, man, I took quite a bit of damage there. Oh, man, I'm down already. Okay, this is proving to be tougher than I was expecting. Anyone want to die for me? Thank you. Okay, I've got a booster shield, so I've got to remember to pick these things up, and then that will improve how well I do. Let's also use some of these weapons I've got, because... that assault rifle, not a huge fan of, but this other stuff might be half decent. Oh, okay, so New Pandora. That's who we're fighting against right now. Oh dear. Okay, so this is quite the intense initial fight. I'm liking this. This should only be on like standard mode, but it's still, man, these people are kicking my ass. I suppose because it's putting me in normal gear. For people who are only a level below me, it's not too surprising that they're doing quite well. On the bright side, a shotgun is pretty helpful for... Man, I am just getting decimated here. Okay, let's pop that down, start firing, because look at this. This is... so many. So many. Okay, let's try and slag some of these enemies. I'm guessing I probably shouldn't have been out there. Maybe we stay back and try and fight this time. Turns out the DLC is somewhat difficult. Alright, instead of jumping straight at the enemy, maybe we focus on trying to just land the odd shot from a distance. Oh!
Vault key.
Lilith! There's too many of these pendejos!
This is Lilith! All Crimson Raiders fall back to HQ!
Just tell me where to point this sumbitch!
Come on!
Time to change the world. Whose soul is this?
You alright, killer? I got as many people off Sanctuary as I could, but it was kind of a rush job. Looks like I scattered the Crimson Raiders around the area. Those weren't bandits that attacked us. They were trained soldiers. And that gas, it turned people into monsters. Find us a base camp while I look around for the others. We'll rally the troops and take back Sanctuary.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. we've got, yeah, somewhere we need to go, a little base camp area we can head to, and yeah, multiple new locations, which is pretty cool. Let's also take a quick look at the shop, in case there's anything a bit better here. I kind of like the look of that adaptive shield, so you know what, let's buy it. And what have they got in terms of ammo? Nothing I'm too fussed about, however, I can sell off my stuff I'm not concerned with. There we go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to switch over my shields and see how this goes, because we died. Like, we died pretty fast the previous time around. And this rifle... Oh, man, these bullets go up and then drop over. No wonder why I was having trouble trying to hit enemies with this thing. This is a weird gun. I can't remember using this in the game. Is it a Moxie weapon? I think it's a Moxie weapon as well. Okay, so this is an interesting way to start a DLC. We've been kicked out of our home. We now need to reclaim it. Let's see what we can do.
At ease, cowards. This is Colonel Hector of the new Pandora Army. You can stop running now. I already got what I wanted. Sanctuary and the vault key are mine once again. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a fight. I mean, yo got completely outmaneuvered. What happened to you Crimson Raiders? Seems without your man Roland, y'all turn into a pack of baby racks with your tail barbs tucked between your talons. So here's what happens now. You've seen what my paradise gas did to your people. Next up, all of Pandora. Sure, it'll kill everyone on the planet, but every garden needs its fertilizer.
Well, he's a dickhead. But he's right. Roland never would have let this happen.
Well, right, so crazy plant dude. Let's try and deal with him. And how do I hit things with this gun? Like, genuinely, I don't think I can use this gun. Okay, I basically have to look at the ground and then fire with this thing to get a shot. Yeah. If I charge in whilst pointing down, then I can just about shoot enemies. Guns in Borderlands, if you didn't know, tend to be pretty weird. So, yeah, certain weapons just fire in a crazy way. And this appears to be one of them, where I just kind of stare at the ground, shoot, and then things die. Okay. Let's see what else we have to fight with. We've got... Oh! Tendril. Tendril. Okay, so the plants are going to try and kill me. That's reassuring. We've got infected enemies and tendrils to deal with. Okay, from a distance, this gun isn't too terrible. And it's kind of fun to use. Like, now that I know why I was missing all of those enemies in that really action-packed fight, it's kind of entertaining to just see it work like this.
Seems to have fallen into disrepair. I hope you don't mind, but I've already made some upgrades. Here, I'll say it for you. Incoming.
Oh dear. Are we about to be bombed? Yeah, okay, he's shooting infected pods at us. I don't really appreciate that.
This is my kingdom! Squatters' rights! Bro! Those vine freaks are back! Okay, who's saving me? Roll call! Anyone who's not gargling vine currently, scream bloody murder!
Now you be careful.
Alright, so we've got vined up enemies who we need to deal with. This is weird. This is a weird fight, and oh, my saber turret's about to go down. Let's get one of these out of the way and all started. Let's see if we can burn these guys. I imagine because they're plants, they probably take a lot of damage from burning, so this weapon is likely to do me some good, even if it is a bit of a pain to actually try and use. Especially on a hill. Like, I need them to be uphill Yeah, if they're uphill, I can land my shots much easier. Okay. Yep, and we've got someone who needs saving. And I think I might know who this is. Oh, and we've got... Okay, it's actually going to pay attention to some of the weapons that are dropping, because weapons I've got right now are garbage. I imagine this will be a lot easier with a decent character, but I wanted to go in at what is kind of their recommended. So, secure the camp, we've got... Yep, more of these guys to burn. This is such a weird way to fire a gun. Oh, Borderlands. I love you and your crazy stuff that makes no sense. Okay. You're gonna die. And then we get infected pods. Man. Them just adding, like, a DLC which explains a bit of a story and maybe just has some bandits take over for a while would have been fine. The fact they've decided, oh, let's add a whole new enemy type and just, like, a mini campaign for you is pretty damn awesome.
We are New Pandora. We're the men who split our backs on the promise of paradise, but it was stolen from us. Now we're taking it back, starting with your ship and your key. Now paradise is coming, and if I have to choke the life out of every last person on this planet to get there, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so he seems nice. It sounds like these are people who came from the mining ships, which is what Sanctuary is. And there's, like, the natural inhabitants of Pandora tend to be crazy, new people came... There's a lot of lore within the game. Probably way too much for me to actually go over, it seems. So, if you haven't already, I already told you to early on, and the game did as well, but do go and actually play Borderlands 2, because it's an awesome game, and Borderlands 3 is coming out, and as you may have guessed by the fact you're watching this video, I will definitely be covering that game.
Oh crap! A Vault Hunter! Heading!
That's Vaughn! Okay, so this is Vaughn from Tales of the Borderlands, which is the Telltale spin-off game, which I don't even know if you can get it anymore. There was a whole thing with them, wasn't that? Man, they're adding in the new characters, or the old characters, I suppose, here. This is really damn cool. Hello, Vaughn. How are you, man?
Easy, easy! Hey, let's not get all shooty at me, okay? My name is Vaughn. Now I know we're supposed to be like, you know, mortal enemies or whatever, but I don't know, the enemy of my plant monster enemy, right? Sure. Hey, looks like Hector kicked you out of your home too, huh? Well, I guess we better join forces. Welcome to my camp, the Back Burner! Huh? Look, Hector's Vine Freaks could be back at any moment. We better secure camp, Vault Hunter. The Back Burner's firewall got knocked out, and I'm talking an actual wall of fire. We gotta reset the security relays to get that firewall to flamin'! You know, I actually opened a vault once. Went from Hyperion accountant to vault guy to bandit war chief. It's a long but very touching story. Hey, I'll tell you about it sometime over some questionably sourced meat. Me and my bandit clan were living over in the wreckage of Helios Station, and Hector shows up and ordered us to give him our moonshot cannons, but we said, hell no, we won't, bro! And then that didn't work out too well. We tried fighting off Hector's new Pandora soldiers, but we were no match for him. And I probably should have armed my clan with more than presentation-grade Hyperion laser pointers. Lesson learned, I guess. Me and the survivors regrouped here. We were getting ready to retake Helios when Hector launched a gas attack and turned everyone but me into Vine Freaks. Now that dude Hector's walking around like he's Mega President King of Pandora or whatever. You know, Pandora's like air or meat or underwear. It's meant to be shared.
Alrighty, so I was literally getting ready to tell you all what, like, Vaughn's kind of backstory is. What does that do? Doesn't appear to do anything yet. But yeah, he kind of gave it there. He used to work for Hyperion, and he ended up being stranded on Pandora and became kind of a bandit. Which is pretty cool, you know. Okay, we've got to run through that tunnel. I'll just turn these all along quickly and then see what happens next.
Well, I never thought I'd team up with a filthy, smelly vault hunter like you, but desperate vine freak gas turning times call for desperate measures. Screw that home thief, Hector. You and I are gonna mess that dude up. Blood pact!
Anyway, here's Firewall. Cool, and that is the start of it all done. You've cleared out a new camp called the Backburner. There you allied with a bandit lord named Vaughn against the mutated soldiers of a new Pandora Liberation Army led by Colonel Hector. Vaughn told you that the camp had a literal wall of fire for added security, and has asked you to help get it up and running. With a new ally and a secure base camp, it's time to consider how to take back Sanctuary.
Sup, killer? Good work finding a camp. Guess this'll be our home while we figure out how to take back Sanctuary.
This is my camp?
Hey, Lil. Step back if you don't want to get any bandit on you.
Easy, easy! We can share! Hey, want to take a spin in my lucky underwear?
I'm listening.
I'm gonna teleport back to Sanctuary and try to take Hector out. Maybe there's still time to fix this. Not gonna happen. I can't get to him. Sanctuary's flooded with that gas. Tanis, can you, I don't know, whip us up an antidote?
Of course. I will first need to discover the nature of these mutations. Send me some plant genitalia. I believe they are called flowers at your reading level.
What she said. Let's get it done.
Alright, so now we need to head over, deal with all of that, etc, etc. This is pretty cool. I think I'm going to have to end it there just for a first look. We'll keep this nice and short. Also means if you want to experience this for yourself, you can go download it for free right now, provided you already have Borderlands 2, like Ultimate Edition or whatever they call it. Otherwise, the Handsome Collection is on sale currently. I'm guessing there'll be more sales in the future as well, as the run-up to Borderlands 3 continues. And yeah, this is definitely worth playing through, and I'm going to be playing through it on my own for a bit, because damn does it look cool. Oh, this is so dang awesome. Anyway, if you stumbled across this because you're hyped for Borderlands 3, do subscribe to the channel. I'm currently just covering Fallout 76, but once Borderlands 3 comes out, I will be covering that, playing it, doing guides, builds, tons and tons of stuff with it, so there is that to look forward to. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed, comment below telling me how damn hyped you are for the game, and that is all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.